What's up? If you're new here, my name is Josh. Today marks 100 days of me being consistent, holding myself accountable, and man, has it been a journey. I know we just did a 3 month update, but 100 days is also a milestone, so I also wanted to do a video for 100 days. By the way, sorry for the lighting. My whatever this is called, light thing broke. I was trying to turn it off one day and then accidentally electrocuted myself on it, and then it turned off without me touching the button, and now it doesn't want to work. So yeah, that's broken. So now I'm using a flashlight to do this, but we'll make it work. Yeah, 100 days of doing this, and I just want to point something out that I feel like needs to be pointed out for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm not doing this for anybody else. I just want to put that out there because I'm doing these videos to hold myself accountable because it is online. Nobody else knows that I make these videos. Maybe only 2 people know that I make these videos. Literally, I've only told 2 people that I make videos on YouTube. Out of how many friends that I have, out of how many family members that I know, really nobody knows. So who would I be proving it to if they're not in my life, really? And it's only 2 people that are in my life. Out of how many people have viewed my videos? So it's not to prove it to anybody. I'm not trying to prove myself to random people online. No offense to you guys. I don't know you, and why would I try to prove myself to you guys, right? Now, what this allows me to do is hold myself accountable, and on top of that, I'll have people online that could hold me accountable of, you know, like me not having an excuse to not upload, basically. Because if I was doing this without having this, basically, without having to upload videos, sure, I could keep my own word, but here I have the proof, right? I have the proof to myself. I can even private all these videos and still do this. But I chose to publish it just because people learn from these videos. And I like to share what I know, or what I'm thinking about, what I'm talking about. I like to share those things, and I like to document. I'm liking documenting my journey so far because it has been amazing, right? A lot of things have changed. My relationship with God has gotten 10 times better. Or I'm not going to say 10 times, I'm going to say 5 times better, because there's always work to be done. Always work to be done. So once you think you're good in one spot, you look at something else and you're like, oh, okay, I need to get good in this spot, right? But relationship with God, right? Not only with these videos, it hasn't only been these videos. One thing I will say that I haven't been consistent with is the gym, and that's for the sole reason of not having really funds or money to get a gym membership. And on top of that, because I could just work out at home, right? But what is working out at home when you can't even buy your food? My mom buys the food, and most of the time she doesn't buy really good food. So if I'm working out at home and then she's feeding me all this, bull crap, I can't really, make gains out of that or lose weight or whatever I'm trying to do. Whatever my goal is, I can't really do it because I'm not provided the food that I need. Which is not her fault at all. She's just buying what she buys. It's her money. She's just feeding us, right? She's just feeding me. So, but tomorrow I do start the gym, and I will try my best to work around the whole food thing. So, yeah, that's my only reason as to the gym. But literally everything else has worked wonders for me, man. It has been an amazing journey, and I can't thank God enough. School has been going great. I'm in my 4th module. Yes, my 4th module, and I'm like 5 months in already. And I know I've said a lot of things already on the 3 month update, but I still like to make this video because, again, 100 days is still a big milestone, you know. And every video that I've made, it's been from me having an experience. None of the videos I make have been from someone else's experience. Everything I talk about has to do with me. Literally everything I talk about is either something I've seen, something I've gone through, something I'm going through, something I'm processing, like things like that. Every video has to do with something about me and how I'm learning to learn it, if that makes sense. How I'm learning to work around it, how I'm learning to work through it, what to avoid, what things to do. All these things matter, right? And honestly, God has been helping me with all of it. All of it. I don't just talk about certain things just to talk about it. Like, for example, God, when I made that video about God, because of God, I'm able to, for example, be more patient, be more striving, be more kind, be more like surround other people with the love of God through me, right? All these things has been applied by him onto me. And it's his characteristics just applied onto me because I spend more time with him. Like, that's the biggest part of all this. Just because of me spending time with God, all these things have been added onto me. Consistency, discipline, and I'm grateful for it. Honestly, it's crazy the journey that I've been on recently. I don't really know how long I'm gonna take this, and again, I don't want to set a time for this, like a certain amount of days or nothing like that. I don't want to set nothing like that for this. I just want to keep it going as long as possible, because if I say a year and then I don't end up completing the year because something comes up or something, I just want us to be consistent. This whole thing is about being consistent and holding my own word. My own word was, in the beginning, what was it? It was to be consistent. Upload these videos. Be consistent with all these other things. That was the whole premise of these videos. To upload a video every single day until I don't, not until I don't need it, but in a way, yes. In a way of, until I'm consistent enough that I can just go, right? This is the longest I've been consistent with anything. Like I've told you guys before, I've quit things after 1 week of doing them. After 1 week of trying, after 1 week of just, after 1 week, like I've just quit. And even with God, I've quit with him, not in a way of turning away from him, but in a way turning my back from him, saying, oh, I'm gonna follow my flesh instead. I'll follow him for a week and just out of nowhere just slowly just phase out of that. And no, you have to keep going, and I'm so blessed that that's been the case. And man, and it's not like there's so much things I want to say, but a lot of things should just be left unsaid for the greater good, right? And because some of it is just things I want to keep. But man, yeah, man. Honestly, it's been life changing. I just really want what I want out of this. What I want out of this is to, honestly, the only thing I want, this is it right here, is to stay this way. Improve, but to stay this way. To not get comfortable. To not let things get in the way of me being consistent. that even if things are in my life or come into my life, that doesn't make me want to stop doing things. And it's not that it makes me want to stop it, but it's the fact that I do, because I get comfortable. That's the only thing I want from this, is to stay consistent through anything. And that's where I feel like I need time. 3 months is time. It's a lot of time. But imagine 6 months. Imagine 8 months. Imagine a year. That's time. That's time to develop yourself into a person that can go through it, into a person that knows what they need and need not to do. A person that just needs God and realizes that without Him, everything will crumble. Because you can have what you ask for from God. You can have it. But once you let go of Him while in the process of having it, it will crumble. And you can have it again. Trust me, you can have it again. But once you lose sight of Him again, it will lose you again. And then you could have that thing another last time. You better hope, or you better be consistent enough that you know you won't let go that time. That's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that you guys stay consistent as well. I hope that God puts it in your heart to stay consistent, to stay obeying Him, and to just keep thriving. Never let anybody tell you you can't do it. And I don't just mean with, outside things. I mean with yourself. Some people are scared to work on themselves because they think it's cringy or something. Just the world we live in. But if not that, also career-wise, bro, go for it. Please just go for it. Like, ain't nobody stopping you. Please, just go for it. God loves you. I love you. Peace.